Here are the best new anime of spring 2023. Welcome back to Nerdist News. I'm Dan Casey, and today we're exploring the latest and greatest in the world of spring anime. As the flowers begin to bloom, chances are your allergies are as well, and they're leaving you doing the Yamcha pose on your living room floor. So embrace the great indoors while you wait for your antihistamines to kick in with this roundup of the best spring anime you need to watch.
There. Now that's more like it.
Okay, let's get into it, shall we? Now, I probably don't need to tell you to watch things like Demon Slayer's new Swordsmith Village arc or Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury Season 2, which you absolutely should. So instead, let's focus on some newer and maybe overlooked titles. First up is Mashle, Magic and Muscles. Are you tired of that other school of witchcraft and wizardry where nobody lifts and wizards apparently just themselves where they stand all the time? Well, Mashle has you covered with a story of a cool jock to whom the rules don't apply, which it's kind of the story of Harry Potter as well, but this has a dash of One Punch Man for good measure, so catch the magical meathead mayhem over on Crunchyroll. Next up is Heavenly Delusion. In this post-apocalyptic world ravaged by deadly man-eating monsters, children are raised in the safety of a walled facility. Heavenly Delusion's the story of two kids in particular, one named Tokyo who lives inside this walled paradise and one day gets a mysterious message asking if he wants to go outside. Another is Maru, who looks just like Tokyo but wanders this monster-filled hellscape in search of heaven. This surreal saga of survival in a world turned upside down is now streaming on Hulu. And then we move on to Whyraeliana ended up at the Duke's mansion. When a young woman's pushed off a building to her death, she awakens as a character in a novel. And with said character fated to die as well, she refuses to perish a second time. So, using her knowledge of the story, she tries to alter her fate by any means necessary. This show, based on the Korean manhwa of the same name, is currently streaming over on Crunchyroll. And coming up next is My Love Story with Yamada Kun at level 999. This frenetic rom-com follows Akane Kinoshita, a college student who breaks up with her boyfriend after he cheats on her with someone that he met in an MMO. What she doesn't expect is to start falling for someone else in the very same game. So get your shoujo fix this spring with this series airing on Crunchyroll. Hell's Paradise. MAPPA, the studio behind Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Chainsaw Man, clearly went absolutely ham on this one. Hell's Paradise is the story of death row inmates battling demons and each other to discover the elixir of life on this otherworldly island. With killer animation, bloody battles, and ruthless assassins, it's a must-watch this season. It's currently streaming on Crunchyroll. Skip and Loafer. Looking for a nice slice-of-life rom-com to take the edge off all the demon-slaying and grim realities of endless space war? You're in luck. Skip and Loafer follows a small-town girl who enrolls in a Tokyo high school where she has to break out of her shell and her comfort zone and adapt to life in the big city. This series is also currently airing on Crunchyroll. Deadmount Death Play. Someone played an Uno reverse card on the isekai genre in this particular show. A battle between a legendary hero and a malevolent necromancer takes an unexpected turn. The necromancer casts a reincarnation spell to send this fantasy hero into the body of a child in the proverbial real world. This series currently streaming on, you guessed it, Crunchyroll. Birdie Wang, Golf Girl's Story. Now, if you've watched any of our previous anime guides, you know I can't resist a good sports anime, and Birdie Wang's second season does not disappoint. This quirky dramedy about two girls competing to be the world's best golfer gets even better in season 2 as Eve and Aoi ratchet up the intensity of their friendly rivalry. And yes, folks, once again, you can catch it weekly on Crunchyroll. I promise there are other streaming services, but they got a lot. And last but not least, we have Oshinoko. From the creator of Kaguya-sama Love is War comes a wild premise about death and reincarnation. When pop idol Ai Hoshino gets pregnant, her doctor and another patient die, only to be reincarnated as her children. And if that's not weird enough, not only were they apparently huge fans of hers, but they retain the memories of their past lives. And what follows is a series of twists and turns worthy of something like Perfect Blue. The series is currently streaming on, not Crunchyroll, but High Dive. Plot twist. Anyway, folks, there you have it. Those are the best new spring anime you need to put in your eyeballs. And remember, if I left something off like, say, Dr. Stone New World, it was to personally slight you. You know what you did, Kevin. Now, in the meantime, folks, tell us, what do you think of our list? What spring anime are you most excited to watch and why? And does Kevin actually know what he did, or is he pretending? Let us know in the comments below, and for the latest and greatest in the world of pop culture, make sure you stay tuned to Nerdist.com.